in the past, I did not vet my friends,
Mm-hmm.
and I paid the price for that. She broke up with me first.
Oh.
Yeah. And then later on, she broke up with you.
It's like the universe was just like,
they need to meet.
come together. You guys need to come together.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I was upset about
you were
the
upset,
fact that a guy came between us.
Mm-hmm. Let's say she ghosted me out of nowhere. I would be
That
so
would be
hurt.
crazy.
Was the relationship as close as I thought it was? So how have you recovered through your friendship breakups? Because you thought you only had one, and now we're going through.
Yeah, apparently I had like 5 or
have
more.
A few. You know the term like rejection is God's protection.
Mm-hmm.
I truly believe it.
Welcome to the Candidly Cozy podcast.
Grab your tea and let's get cozy.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Candidly Cozy podcast. I'm Emily.
And I'm Jolie. Here we have candid conversations about everything relatable, therapeutic, and empowering.
Tune in every Friday for our cozy weekly chats.
Yes, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel,
Yes.
Follow us on our Spotify account, and give us a 5-star review
Please.
if you've been enjoying our podcast so far.
Yes, and make sure to check out
our description box below. So in case there's anything that we've mentioned or you like that we wore, we make sure to have it in the description box for you guys to check out.
And any equipment that we might be using.
Yes. And as you can see, it's spooky season. Look at Emily's sweater. She looks
Happy
so
Halloween.
Cute. Happy Halloween. She has like the Wednesday.
I'm channeling Wednesday Addams.
You know she's allergic to color, right?
Yeah, I'm channeling like a chic, not a chic, like a very girly Wednesday Addams, I guess. And yeah,
it's cute. And fun fact, guys, Emily has been recognized.
Oh yeah.
Walking out and about.
Yes.
So fun fact, like I did not know my brother never met you. Like
I don't think I've ever met him.
Yeah, he doesn't know you. And like so I was in random fact, I was in LA for a whole week, like 2 weeks ago. And when I came back, my brother's like, "Oh wow, I saw Emily." I'm like, "Really? Where?" He's like, "I saw her walking her dog." I'm like, "Oh, pretty cool." He's like, "Yeah, I recognize her from the podcast." Which was
That's
funny.
so funny.
Yeah. And I had another friend. She goes to school in New Jersey, so she came back to visit. And while like we went out and about, and while we got home, Emily was walking her dog
again. Yeah.
With her mom. And she recognized Emily too.
Yeah.
So now look at her.
Yeah. She asked me for my autograph and I was shocked. I was so stunned. I couldn't even speak.
Yeah.
But that was nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Look at us. We're getting up there.
Yeah.
Slowly with our less than 100 subscribers. Listen, guys, for our Christmas gift, please give us like 100 subscribers at least. Thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. And today's episode is kind of scary. But not really. It is kind of scary, although
it is kind of a scary topic.
Yeah, and it's spooky season, so let's talk about it. What is it, Emily?
Yes, so today we're talking about friendship breakups.
And I know in the past we talk about friendship-related topics such as how to maintain a long-term friendship, such as us. And in one of our hot takes, Emily has mentioned that friendship breakups are natural.
Yeah.
So it feels more natural for us to
continue the conversation
about
friendships, but now into the idea of a friendship breakup.
Yeah, especially adult friendships nowadays, because apparently it's hard.
Apparently it is hard.
I've been hearing that it's like hard to make friends nowadays, especially
it's a different
now this generation.
Like,
yeah, the younger generations, and that's actually a topic we want to talk about.
Yes, we're going to do a separate episode on adult friendships. I think because we have this friendship, so we kind of have a little bit of experience in that. And then just in general, like the idea of an adult friendship, if you are an adult, you kind of know what that entails and the struggle sometimes of maintaining one. Yeah. So we'll be talking about that in another episode. But this episode in general, we're talking about just like friendship breakups.
Yeah. I know it's a sad topic, but it needs to be talked about. And as Emily mentioned, sometimes it's natural, sometimes it's needed. Let's start off. So why does us talking about friendship breakups matter?
Right. So I think that in society, we tend to place a lot of value in like a romantic relationship.
And romantic relationship breakups.
Yeah. And it's more understanding if there's a romantic relationship breakup, like what that entails. But I think that a friendship breakup, a friendship loss, will honestly cut just as deep as a romantic relationship.
It is. And also, like, having friends is so crucial for your mental health.
Yes.
Like, there are so many studies, like psychological studies, where they say like having like friends help you live longer, help you like stay healthier. Being in a group like setting, like being in society, having your little community is so like healthy and beneficial for you. So whenever there's like a breakup with that, like of course it would hurt. Of course it will affect you negatively.
Because it's also, there's an emotional, like intimate connection.
Yeah.
You know, and even if the friendship is a short friendship or it's a long friendship where it goes into adulthood, it's a long relationship.
It is.
So losing that can be pretty hard.
Yeah. So what types of friendship breakups are there out there?
So
I experienced so many, so I have a lot.
There are many types. I'm sure that there's more than what we're gonna probably mention.
I'm pretty sure I experienced all of the above.
But I think certain types that I would say are more common is the type of friendship breakup where it's just like a very natural, like you just drift apart, you know?
Experience that.
Yeah. It's just certain life stages. It's distance even, you know, sometimes as you get older, you move.
And there's no hard feelings with that one.
It's a bit different in terms of the emotional toll it might take, kind of, because of the circumstances surrounding that breakup. You're also entering, you know, if you have a friendship from a young age and you're growing up, you're also like changing and you're entering like adulthood. You're coming out of the teenage years. So you kind of like naturally just start to like, there's like a difference in you and you kind of gravitate towards certain kind of people more than you did prior, if that makes sense. Like it's kind of like,
because you're changing so
we
much
talked about this in like a different video also, the concept of as you grow up, as you mature, like your group, your like it shifts.
Yeah, your group changes.
Yeah,
so many things about you change, so of course the people you're around also changes as well.
Yes. Another type of friendship breakup, and this is kind of like a hard one, is when there is a fallout or
disagreement.
Yeah,
I experienced that too.
Yeah. So there might be something like betrayal might have happened. You know, there's a lot of things that can lead to betrayal. There could be something where there maybe were arguments that were had, misunderstandings. Emotions are high in that type of concept of where it's like betrayal and misunderstanding and argument. It's like more heated, you know? So in that circumstance, that type of friendship breakup, it might be kind of hard and you might hold some resentment towards the person. Another type of breakup is that of a toxic friendship. I think that is more understanding of why that would end.
Yeah.
You don't want a person like that in your life.
Yeah. With this one, you kind of have to be more proactive and like doing the breakup yourself.
Yeah.
You have to be aware of that too. So
I think in that kind of a friendship, you kind of know it's going to happen because of certain things. It's very draining. I think I've been seeing a lot lately where if something, relationship or friendship, if it's draining, it's just not good.
It's not. No, I agree. It's not good if you're tired all the time when you're around that person.
Yes,
it's not good. Or if there are certain patterns you realize where
like patterns that kind of lead into manipulation,
constant disrespect, manipulation, jealousy.
Yes, jealousy. I think the last episode ties into this episode a lot within the concept of jealousy, because that could be a reason why a friendship breakup happens. So yes, jealousy could be another reason in terms of a toxic friendship. And then the last type is that of ghosting or like a slow fade.
Kind of like the first one.
Well, is it though? Because I feel like
it's different. It's kind of different.
It's kind of similar, but I feel like the circumstances surrounding it, I feel like it's more of like a sudden, like it's like a ghost. Like when you just ghost someone, you just cut off all contact with them and you just like disappear out of their lives.
I've experienced that one too. Where
so I feel like that's a little more extreme than like the natural, like, oh, we live far away from each other. So like the phone calls are not happening every single day. You know, it's maybe every week or maybe every month. You know, it's kind of a little different, but I see how they can be kind of similar.
Yeah, I experienced that too. So with all of these
I want to know all the stories.
I experienced all of the above. Having I haven't experienced them in a while, guys. So like I've
Yeah.
grown, and a lot of that is not me being a bad friend. It's usually like the other person. Like I said in the past, I did not vet my friends, and I paid the price for that.
You had
heavily.
a lot of people surrounding you.
Yeah, she can tell you. Like in high school, I had a lot of friends, and a lot of these people were not good people. I remember we have a mutual friend. She's a really cool person. I love her. I'm still friends to her to right now. And I remember like in the past, she's like, "Why are you friends with these people?" And she's one of those like direct girls, like who's like she's a good friend. She's a really good friend, and she was honest with me. She's like, "Why are you friends with certain groups of people?" And at the time, like I said, I was so young. I didn't realize like, hey, there's certain groups of people you should not be associated with.
Yeah.
There's certain friends you should not be friends with. I learned that lesson the hard way, but of course I learned. So like now I'm picky about my friends, and I'm really happy where I am now with my friends. I have friends since middle school, high school, college, grad school, from work, and all these relationships have been amazing. I love all my friends. I love all you guys. Thank you for supporting.
Shout out to all of Jolie's friends.
Yay. But, throughout this journey, like, not everyone was good. So, like, yeah. So it makes sense, like, like, if you know a lot of people, some of them are good, some of them are not so good. And with that, I had to go through a lot of friendship breakups.
Yeah.
And with the last one you mentioned, I was thinking about like a particular one. Oh yeah, when someone just ghosts you.
Yeah.
And that one kind of hurts because like sometimes it's people I care about. Let's say she ghosted me out of nowhere. That would be
hurt. Crazy. But it's also because the fact that there's just no closure.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest reason why that one is just so shocking, is because
there
is no closure. There's no, hey, like, what happened? There's nothing, because you're literally ghosted. I don't think I've ever been ghosted. I don't know. I don't think I've been ghosted.
I've been ghosted. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, it is. And like I've realized now as an adult that a lot of the times when someone ghosts you is because they're going through something in their lives.
Yeah.
And like I'm kind of like that. Like I don't ghost people, but I have had my moments where like I'm more recluse, where I don't want to text people as much. I don't want to go out as much. But once I'm out of that dark period, I'm back to being myself again.
Yeah.
But I know that there are some people, whenever they're going through a hard period of their lives, they tend to like cut out everyone, and that's it. And funny enough, I can think of someone. I literally like bumped into her Facebook account the other day. I'm like, oh wow, like I remember I used to be friends with that girl, and in middle school we were cool, we were close, and she literally ghosted me and ghosted everyone. Ooh, someone else ghosted me and that you know of. Funny enough, like she did the exact same thing, and she cut everyone off, including me.
I have no idea who
you
it is.
know who it is.
I really don't.
I'll tell you after
the
episode, but you know who that is. And yeah, so I can think of two people. So one of them, I found out that she moved back to Haiti.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and she's been living there ever since. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
But I found out about it now, but like that breakup happened like more than 10 years ago. We're actually friends on Facebook.
Oh.
Yeah. But she doesn't post. That's the thing. That's a crazy thing. So I did not know what happened to her. She doesn't post or anything. But I found out she's been living in Haiti for the past, I don't know, 10 years.
Wow.
And the other person, I'm guessing she's starting her life anew.
Okay.
I'm guessing she's probably watching this podcast. Hey girl.
Thanks for supporting.
But she moved to a new state, and she cut out like everyone in her life, and I guess she's starting anew. So yeah, but I'm pretty sure there are other examples in my life that I can't think of. But yeah, it does happen, and it hurts.
Yeah.
But you have to remember that sometimes it's has nothing to do with you. Sometimes the person's going through something, and the result of that is them ghosting you. And yes, it could be hurtful, but just don't take it personally.
I think for me, in my singular experience of it definitely was like a natural kind of a breakup in a sense. I don't even know if it's a breakup.
You guys grew apart.
I just feel like distance and like life itself, like the circumstances
she's in a
life,
whole different.
It's just
she's like in a whole different period in her life.
So it's almost like I don't feel like I fit into her world now in a way.
I know who she's talking
like,
about.
I don't mean it in a mean or like in a bad way. Like I'm okay, and I truly I just wish her like all the happiness and like health in the world, whatever she's got going on. But yeah, it was the distance for us, and it was also just the fact that she's like 10 steps ahead of me in life in certain things.
Yeah, she's doing different. Like her life is a bit different than ours.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I know who she's talking about because I had the same breakup with her too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was friends with her too. Like we kind of had a little friend group together. That's how like I guess we got closer, me and you.
Yeah, I think also because we were both here.
Yeah. Yeah.
We both stayed here.
Yeah. But that person, she broke up with me first.
Oh.
Yeah. And then later on, she broke up with you.
I mean, I don't know if it's a breakup though, because I feel like communication just stopped, but it was never. Well, I don't know. Does the breakup have to be like a, hey, we're not friends anymore type of thing?
No, like okay, if you can think right now, if you can think like who are your top 10 friends right now, and they're not in your head, no. Who are the top 10 people you've been talking to for the past few months? And they're not in your head, no. You guys are not friends. You guys are former acquaintances, and that's okay.
But that's like my only kind of well, I guess that one, and there was one. I don't know what was that, like maybe middle school, but she moved. Like she moved to a different. I think she stayed in New York, but she moved to a different
area.
Yeah, what is it? Borough.
Oh.
She moved to a different borough, so like I had no form of communication with her. And every now and then my dad is like, oh, I spoke to so and so's father and blah blah blah, and I'm like, oh, okay. Which is like weird because I feel like we definitely were like best friends. Like we would go over to each other's house. Well, I would go over to her house and we would like play with our dolls and like all that kind of stuff. So I felt like there was something there. And even now, if we were to just randomly meet up, I feel like it would just start all over again.
You think so?
I feel like it would.
Oh, well, have you been able to find her online and
No.
reach out to her? I would do that. Like
no, I haven't.
I have reached out to people who I haven't spoken to in years, and it happens. And then, you know, like, of course, well, in my experience, things haven't been the same. We haven't kindled things, but, you know, we're just amicable with each other.
Yeah.
But you have another friendship breakup that you forgot about that I'm aware of. Yeah, in high school. It
that
happened
you're
in high
aware
school.
of?
Yeah, we talked about it. It happened in high school.
In high school?
Yeah.
Girl, I am so lost.
Okay. They were like two peas in a pod.
Oh my god. See, but that's okay, but here's the okay. Let me backtrack. For me, a friend is a different, it's like a different, like there's a standard for that for me. And like for me, a friend is someone who, well, like back then, I guess, we would like have like play dates or whatever. We would hang out together. We would go out on the weekends. We would see each other on the weekend. We would study for whatever after school, or we would go places together. We would go to each other's birthday party celebrations
like
or whatever. Like, yeah, like it's that. Like you have to be to that level. Like, you know my favorite color, you know my favorite food, you know my favorite movie, you know my favorite book. Like, you know me. That to me is a friendship.
I feel like this.
No. I feel like in school, those were just acquaintances. Like, you were in my class, you were in my lunch period, so we talked, we conversed, you know? Time went by because we were spending it together, but it ended when the bell rang last period. Like, it didn't linger in.
But I remember when you guys had a friendship breakup, you were upset about it. I remember you were.
I don't remember this
you were
breakup. What is this breakup, though?
I don't know. I think she broke up with you.
What?
Yeah.
But what happened?
It's nothing happened. She's a little weird.
What do you mean she broke up? What did she say to me?
No, like she broke up with like all her friend groups. She's a little weird.
Is this because of the boyfriend?
I think she got a boyfriend. You know, like some of these girls, once they have a boyfriend, they cut everyone off. She was that person. So she cut you off and like cut like everyone else off because we had mutual friends.
I mean, I don't know. I remember she got a boyfriend, but I don't remember anything else.
We all had mutual friends. They two were like the closest.
We weren't close. I don't even know what her, like, how old she was. I don't even know when her birthday was. I don't even know her favorite color. Like, we weren't close. We just, like, hung out in school.
Yeah, and I remember you guys were, like, closest in the friend group.
Really?
Yeah.
I have such a different recollection of
this.
this.
And then I remember when she cut everyone off, that you were sad. I remember you were venting to me.
I mean, I'm sure I was upset about the fact that a guy came between us. Well, I'm pretty sure I was upset about that, but I don't really consider that a friendship. Like, this is a friendship.
Yeah, I guess maybe in adulthood you probably have a different idea. But like I remember in high school you were upset about that.
I honestly don't remember. I do think though I was upset about the fact that like a guy.
It's common.
Which I think that was probably one of the reasons why also in high school I was like, oh, I'm not gonna have a boyfriend because I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cut off the people in my life just because a guy came into my life.
Yeah, for me, these are not good friends. Like, for me, I can never be like that.
I remember her being very nice. Like, I feel like the people I spoke to in high school were all pretty nice.
Different experience for me. But
that I spoke to?
No, my experience.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my experience. Because, like, I was acquainted with so many people in high school. So I was acquainted with, like, the good kids, the bad kids, the troublemakers, the AP kids.
I think I was just with, like, kids. The AP and, like, the soccer people.
Yeah, so I was acquainted with everyone, and that's not good. So quality over quantity, guys. I learned that.
Yeah,
quality
she learned that
over quantity.
The hard way.
Yeah, the hard way years ago. So I haven't had that problem for years because I learned the first way, the first time around.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like we can like add that to your list of like friendship breakups, like people who cut you off because of a boyfriend.
Yeah, that's
well, it's probably the same category as like people cutting you off.
That's probably like the drifting apart type of thing in terms of like different like life stages, I guess.
Yeah.
Milestones.
Oh yeah, that happens. Yeah, milestones. Like for example, like I always hear people talk about some friends once they have kids, like friends who have children versus friends who don't have children. At one point, they get to a point where they can't relate to each other anymore.
I am pretty sure to some extent you can't really relate.
But I feel like it's not like that for everyone because I have friends who have children.
Yeah.
And we're cool. Everything is cool. Everything is great. We can relate to each other pretty well.
I think what ties into that is like maturity.
Yeah, I think so. Maturity, ability to communicate, ability to maintain the friendship because you have to maintain a friendship too. A lot of people like you talk a lot about like communication, but some people don't have the skills to maintain a friendship. Not just reach out. Some people get so anxious reaching out to someone. You know, like just reach out, call them from time to time, text them from time to time, hang out with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to.
I feel like that's kind of how we started, and then what is it? 10 years later.
Yeah, a good 10 years. Over 10 years.
Crazy.
I know.
That's wild.
Yeah, our friendship kind of grew
post high school.
Yeah, it was a very natural.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the way
it was like the world, like the universe was just like
they need to meet.
Come together. You guys need to come together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we finally listened to the universe now. Look at us now. We have our own podcast.
Yep.
Look how life is.
Yep.
When you had that friendship breakup with the person we're talking about, the person who moved away, how did it feel for you?
Well, it wasn't like I don't know, like it didn't happen like all of a sudden. Like I just feel like it was.
You were slowly drifting apart.
Yeah.
And then one day you realize, oh, we're not as close anymore.
Yeah, we're not texting.
Yeah, it's kind of like that for some people. For me. Yeah. So like now that you think about it, how do you feel? Like do you feel like, oh, I could have put more effort, or I'm saddened, I missed that relationship?
I mean, yeah, I definitely do miss the relationship because it was
she was sweet. She was a good person.
It was like a big part of like my last few years of like high school, I guess. Or was it post high school? Like I'm telling you, my memory sucks.
Oh, now you're saying that. I know you had another friendship breakup that you were upset about.
Oh my god!
That you vented to me about.
Oh yeah, because that was just like I don't know what happened there.
I think he has a different life now.
Oh
yeah,
yeah. It's just I think that was like a ghosting.
Yeah, he did. He ghosted everyone. Like
I feel like those in the sense of like the fact that there was no closure. Like I don't know. Like did I do something wrong? Like what happened?
No, sometimes
that bothers me.
No, sometimes people, you know, the term "go Hollywood." Like once they're at a certain stage in life, they're like, "Oh, I'm too good for that person."
That's mean.
No, there were a lot of people like that in high school.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I feel like he was like that.
Really?
Yes.
He was so nice.
Right. Oh, sure. Yeah, let's go.
He was nice to me.
Oh, yeah, to you.
But it's interesting that like friendships, this is why they're so important. This is why like the breakup of it, that loss is so, I don't want to say traumatic, but it's so deep.
It's hurtful.
And it's because like these people, these friendships, they shape who you are.
Yeah.
Especially like growing up, middle school, high school, college. It shapes who you are. It's like your sense of belonging, you know? So it's hard to go through that and experience that. And depending on what type of breakup it is, especially if it's like a ghosting one where there's no closure and you don't like, you're just not communicating at all and you don't know why things ended, that's just like horrible for you. Like that has to destroy your like confidence and your self-esteem to some extent, which is what a friendship is supposed to build, you know?
Yeah.
It's tough. And I think the signs of this, some of the things that we said before, where it felt very one-sided. Like I think it got to a point when certain kind of like friendships that I had where it felt very one-sided. If I wasn't reaching out, they were never reaching out to me.
For me, like I look at the energy. Like
yes.
like if are you gonna give me back the same energy I give to you?
Yes. And I think I mentioned it in a previous episode where I said, like, I outed myself. I was like, I complain about the fact that if I don't reach out, they don't reach out, but yet I just don't reach out. But it's just because I've experienced it so many times and I'm just like, I don't even want to go through that again, so I'm just not even gonna bother.
Oh, Emily.
Yeah. No, I'm so serious. So just so you know, if I text you, answer me. Just be like, I'll answer you in like 20 minutes or I'll text you back. Whatever.
Sometimes you don't answer me.
Yeah,
but I know her at this point. I'm like, oh, she's probably, I don't know, she's probably doing something.
I'm very
bathing her dogs or something.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like that one-sidedness. That's like a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, me too. So yeah, like sometimes like with friendship breakups where like we're growing apart, we're drifting apart, or like they ghosted me, I just accept it. So I'm like, I don't force it. I just wish them well. I send them love.
Yeah.
And just accept it. So how have you recovered through your friendship breakups? Because you thought you only had one, and now we're going through.
Yeah, apparently I had like 5 or more. Yeah. I mean, I've recovered fine. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not really someone who necessarily wants to have a lot of
friends.
Yeah.
You care more about
like quality. I want my circle to be small.
Quality.
Yeah.
Over quantity.
And I guess I've recovered pretty fine. Like I was fine.
Yeah.
After them, like I'm sure in the moment, like the
you were upset.
few moments,
I remember you were upset.
Yeah, I'm sure I probably was like upset about it. But then afterwards, it's just like life keeps going.
And you even forget about it.
And you just forget about the traumas that you experienced. But no, I'm fine. I think what will hit me hard is if this breaks up.
Oh no,
or my other friendship breaks up. Like I think now as an adult, these have more significance to me.
Yeah, I don't think this will happen. I have good foresight. I like to think of myself as psychic. I can
okay.
If things are gonna like last long term or short term, I have a good feeling about us. Like we're gonna last long term.
I think so. I think we are very lucky in that this has been a very long.
And we have our ups and downs, and we always manage.
But it's never been like extreme.
Yeah, it's never been like extreme where like we disrespect each other.
No, because that's something that's like a no. If I'm being disrespected, no. If you are putting me down, no.
Yeah,
like
we're never
that
been
friendship
like that
needs to end. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna deal with that. If you're like dismissive of my emotions, of my boundaries or anything like that, it's not gonna work. So why does this work? Because we respect each other.
Yeah, we respect each other.
We communicate with each other. And I think just we've known each other through different stages.
Yeah. We support each other through different stages as well.
So it's different. But this would definitely rock me if it were to like end.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
I predict it's gonna last long.
I second that. It will. It's tough because a friendship is supposedly like your safe space, kind of. And when it's not that, when you're having like all those other negative qualities in the friendship that lead you to think like, oh, this needs to like end, that's almost like a mind. I don't want to say that word.
Mind twist?
I want to say the F word.
Right? But no, I know what you're saying.
It's kind of, it's like.
Because having a friend, venting to a friend, having a friend support you is like, can be like therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like mentally, like psychologically, it helps in that department.
Yes.
And when like that is pulled away from you, it does something to you.
Yes.
So it's not, friendship breakups is not something to take lightly if you
Yes,
experienced it.
no.
And I can tell you my experiences, going through it. So I had like a few friendship breakups in high school, and that was upsetting. Some of them I initiated because I realized, hey, like, because like, okay, there's one I can think of particularly. Like, me and her were really, really close. However, it got to a point where she was disrespecting me, and I communicated
In
to
what
her.
way?
There are certain jokes she was making.
Oh, like she was saying things.
Yeah, she was making that were really disrespectful. Yeah, it was really bad. And I communicated to her, like, don't make those jokes. I don't appreciate that. Don't do that. And she did it a couple more times, and I'm like, and it got to a point where I was thinking, like, is this really worth it? Because like, obviously she's not respecting me, and obviously there's like, there's a lot of things going on. So I had to like break up that friendship. And like some people in high school, I realized, like, like they were not good people. They just simply were not. They were not good kids, and I just like had to distance myself from them. So with these, like, I had to initiate that. Or there's some people, like you said, it become toxic where they would drain me.
Yeah.
And I realized, like, oh, okay, it's not even worth it.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, like, disrespect is a big no-no. Like, once you disrespect me, like, I can't see you the same anymore.
No, it's not cute. Like, I know that a lot of young people nowadays, that's kind of the funny like joke of like,
I can't do that.
It's not.
I know people would say I take myself too seriously. Of course I do, but like I do joke a lot. Like I do have a sense of humor, but there's some jokes I would never make.
No.
Like, there's some jokes I would never make with her. Like, I would never make with people I love and care about. So like, there's like a boundary. There's a level, like, once you cross it, I'll communicate to you, like, don't do that. And if you're continuously going to disrespect me in certain ways, no, I can't be your friend.
Yeah.
And other friendship breakups where the other person initiates it, or like, okay, so friendship breakups where like me and the person drift apart, at the time, like in the moment, I realized, like, I was hurt, I was sad. But the older I get and I reflect on it, I'm like, oh, we would have grown apart anyways. Because sometimes like their goals, dreams, aspirations are so different from mine. And sometimes like where they're going in life and like their milestones are so different than mine. Or sometimes it's because they move away, they move to a different country or a different state. And I do have long distance friends, by the way. I do have friends in different countries that I'm still friends with till this day. But there's some friendship breakups, it just makes sense. Where it's just like, are just different people.
Yeah.
And as I grow, I'm becoming an even more different person. So there's a lot of things we just can't relate with anymore. And some people like who has broken up with me, I'm like now realizing, I'm like, they weren't a good person anyways. They weren't a good friend anyway. So sometimes the term like rejection is God's protection. I truly believe it. Because nowadays, when I reflect back in my life, I realize that I'm like, oh wow, I should have been more picky about my friends. Oh wow, this person hasn't respect me in some ways. Oh, this person's not good for me. But now, like, I'm in a good spot. Like, of course, like at the time I was really sad, but I've learned to accept those moments. I learned to just move on and focus on the friends I have right now that I love and care about, and they love me and they care about me too. And with that, like, it helps a lot with the breakups. And I'm so proud of myself now that I've gone through like all this. I learned my lessons the hard way and the easy way. I've learned how to, I guess, vet my friends better, like appreciate my friends more. One thing about me, I always care about since I was a child, I always care about being a good friend to my friends. So I always self-reflect, like, let's say like a friendship breakup is happening or they're distancing themselves from me. I was overthinking. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? How I can improve it? But sometimes there's nothing you can do.
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't mind being that person reaching out to people. Like, let's say we had a breakup and I did not get the closure, and I'm not seeking closure per se. Like, let's say I'm like, oh wow, that person was pretty good to me. Like, we had a good friendship. I wonder how they're doing, and I would reach out to them. And sometimes they turn out well. Sometimes they ghost me. It happens. It happens. But at the end, I don't have like resentment or hard feelings towards people. I just see like we're just on different paths in life. And I just wish them well, send them love.
Yes. Because I do think that friendships, when you're like in high school, when you're a teenager, they kind of almost feel like everything.
Yeah, it does. You know? Like, they're like your world.
And I think as an adult, yeah, they they are important, but they're not everything. So I think just like our minds now are just, it's just more clear what it is.
Also because we have other priorities too.
Yeah,
as an adult.
and your maturity is just, I mean, yes, a friendship breakup, regardless if you're a teenager or an adult, is gonna hurt. But I think the extent of that might, like, your understanding of why that happened kind of shifts a bit.
Yeah.
When you're young, it's just like,
you just take everything so personally,
Yeah.
literally, and you're just like, oh, we're supposed to be best friends forever and ever.
Yeah.
But as an adult, you realize, you know what, some things don't last forever, and change is the only constant in life.
That's true.
And you just accept it and roll with the punches, learn the lessons you have to learn, and just move forward and just appreciate and be grateful with what you have right now. Like, I'm so appreciative and grateful of our friendship and all the friendships I currently have, because they're amazing people, and I came a long way for me to like have like the beautiful, amazing friends that I have right now. So I just like I just like accept the journey as I go along, learn what I need to learn, and just be grateful.
Well, is there anything else that you would say that was sort of like another reason why a friendship breakup occurred for you, aside from like the disrespect
the person's
or ghosting?
Or the person's probably just a bad person.
Yeah.
Some people are just bad people. Like, I'm not. I know it sounds horrible, but like there are people who are just really bad people. Like, if a friend is committing a crime or something like that.
You had friends committing crimes?
Don't think about it. No. Thank God, no. But it's just an example. Had friends who have done really horrible stuff, and once I learned about it, I'm like, ooh, I do not want to associate myself with that person or that kind of person. And horrible is like kind of subjective, but like there's certain things that some people do. I just don't want to, how to say, like, be part of that. So that is like another catalyst to a friendship breakup.
And I think you kind of touched upon how to process the breakup a bit. Do you want to get into a little bit more of maybe other ways that you were able to process it?
That's a good question, because back in the day, the way I processed it, it was not the good way. I used to think about all the good moments. So whenever I have a friend or whatever, I have a friendship breakup or whatever it might be, I always think about the good qualities of the person. That's how I am. I usually think about the good qualities of the person, the good times we have, and for whatever reason, I can't let go of that. Nowadays, I process it like more like I see like the overall picture. I'm like, yeah, we had some good moments, but we also had bad moments. Yeah, that person had like have great qualities, but they have some qualities that where like me and them cannot mesh well together. Yeah, we had great memories, but like sometimes that person might do things that I just don't agree with. I just cannot get behind. And I also have to think about like who I am and who I want to be.
Yeah.
Some friends, they're hindrances to your growth. Some friends are jealous. Some friends, they try to tear you down or give you bad advice. And I have experienced that in the past. So, I try to like reflect a lot. I see the good, the bad, what's there, what's not there, and just accept it. I just accept that. I'm like, okay, yeah, me and that person had great memories in the past. Yeah, I have love for them. However, with the person I'm becoming, the values I have, the person I want to be, this friendship won't work. Yeah, like, like no one's perfect, and I accept that. But sometimes some things, some people might be involved in. I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be involved with that. Like, for example, like a friend who always have like boyfriend problems. I don't want to be involved with that. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Or like a friend who has a toxic relationship with her boyfriend or toxic relationship with other friends. Sometimes it can drag you into that toxicity.
Yeah,
I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be involved with it. I'm sending them love, and that's okay. So yeah, for me, I self-reflect a lot when it comes to that.
I think you mentioned in terms of like you reflect on yourself and what you could do kind of better.
Yeah, I reflect on myself, like, oh, what role did I play in this? Like, what did I do wrong?
And I like that, because I think when the breakup does happen, it's, you always have to look at it on both sides, and you got to kind of look at your own role in it, and you got to think about, okay, so this happened, all right, it's done. But what can I do to be better moving forward? Or what can I do in another friendship that I know I'm not going to want to do because this happened in the previous friendship? I think like reflecting is a quality that many people lack.
Yeah, it's like,
but it's so
important.
necessary.
It's so important. It's like communication skills, self-reflection skills. These are really great skills to have as an adult.
And then I think to like another idea in terms of how to process it, I know a lot of people are probably going to, if you are going through a friendship breakup, people are going to kind of look at you and be like, oh, come on, it's a friendship, like get over it. But it's so hard. Real, like that loss that you experience, especially if it was a friendship that was, you know, it was very close.
A best friend.
Yes.
Which I have experienced best friend breakups.
It's you're grieving, you know? Yeah. And you should allow yourself to grieve. Absolutely. And it's okay to miss that person. But it's also necessary for you to kind of reflect on yourself and on the situation, on the friendship, and kind of like keep moving forward. For me, in terms of like grieving the friendship, I never felt like any of the breakups that we discovered that I had, I never felt like they were breakups because they didn't meet.
It's sting for you.
Yeah, but they don't really meet the friendship standard for me. So like they don't feel like they were friendships. I just feel like they were people I just spoke to. So I didn't really grieve in those situations.
I kind of like compartmentalize my friends in my head. So I have different friend groups for different things, different friend groups from like different parts or areas of my life.
Yeah.
And I had to learn that the hard way, where like some people do compartmentalize me differently than compared to like how I compartmentalize them. Yes. So some people I might see them as a close friend. You want to just see me as an acquaintance.
Yeah.
So with that, like there's a lot of friendship breakups I have to like really like, you know, like reflect. I'm like, okay, like was the relationship as close as I thought it was? And you know, but like having a lot of friends, like of course there's no way I could have like close friendships with everyone. So I had to like, you know, realize that there's no way everyone could be my best friend, and that was not the case per se. And there's no way that everyone would see me how I see them, or like value friendship or like see friendship the way I see friendship. So that's something I had to be aware of and like self-reflect on.
That's true.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm discovering. I think that's kind of what you're discovering about me, is that the friends that I had, to me, they weren't really friends. They were just,
they were like in a different category.
Yeah, they weren't really friends.
Yeah, like acquaintances that you talk to.
Versus maybe to them, we were friends.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I know, like with friendships and any relationships, there's always complications. So whether it's like a romantic relationship, relationship with your parents, relationship with your siblings, family members, there's always going to be complications because life is not perfect.
Yeah.
Humans are not perfect. We are complicated beings. So of course you have to like, you know, navigate the complications of life. Yes. And it comes with life.
Yeah. And I think one way in navigating that, in navigating like a friendship, if you feel like it is kind of leading towards a possible breakup, is just, I mean, it's communication.
I know she's gonna say communication.
Communication in the sense of come to like have a discussion and be honest. Be honest with the person, you know, tell them what it is that you are feeling. I feel this. And come to that conversation with them, and don't necessarily put blame by saying, oh, you're always doing this, or you always say this, or you always make me feel this. But just come to them with honesty to try to figure out what it is that is like causing this issue or causing this like disruption to this friendship that you have.
And don't think pessimistically too. Sometimes like if like a friend is not texting you back, it's not because they're ghosting you. It's probably because they're going through something.
Yeah, they might be going through something.
Yeah, and like with communicate, it's like with us too. Like sometimes like when she haven't texted me for like a week or something, I'm like, Emily, are we okay?
I know. I feel like when we first started with the podcast, you would text me after, if I wasn't like texting you, you would text me like, are you like mad at me or something?
Yeah, I'm like, I wasn't sure. Like,
I'm like, no.
Yeah. But like, it's so, you have to, that's us communicating, like asking like, hey, is everything okay? Is the friendship okay? Are you upset about something?
It's kind of your way of like having maintenance on the friendship. If you kind of feel like, okay, we're going towards something, you never know, maybe they're actually going through something, hence why they are acting the way they're acting or saying the things that they're saying. But you're not going to know that unless you have a conversation with them and you ask them like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, are we okay? Like, what's, what if there is jealousy now that's present in the relationship?
Yeah.
You kind of want to know like why something is happening.
Yeah. Funny enough, you mentioned that. That happened to us recently.
With who?
No, you.
With me?
Yeah. Because you were going through something.
Oh.
And like, instead of me like jumping to conclusions, I'm like, I reached out to her. I'm
this weekend?
Yeah, this whole weekend. I'm like,
with my mental breakdown.
Yeah. Like, Emily, are you okay? Is everything fine? And like, once I find out that, she was going through something, I then try to be there for her, try to be supportive. But like, communication has to be first, because if we didn't communicate, if I didn't reach out to her, I would not know that she was going through something. I would just assume like, oh my gosh, she's just ignoring me or something. But like, there's ups and downs that happens in relationships, and always try, how to say, like, always try to like see every side of things. Like, don't only see the negatives or positive. Try to like be the devil's advocate
and get like the full picture.
Yeah.
And then I guess after you've done that, like you've done like the proactive things, if the friendship still ends up ending, I guess a lot of people might be kind of scared to go into another kind of relationship, another friendship.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're kind of trying to like rebuild yourself again, but it's kind of like you're kind of traumatized from whatever it was you experienced. So you might be more hesitant to open up again to someone.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like, don't bring your past ish to your new thing. So like, the past person's, that's a whole person.
That's a whole other situation that happened.
And the new person's different. So like, the new person's not going to be the past person. They're different. They have like different characteristics, different behaviors. So like, don't, like, people do that with romantic relationships as well. But like, just see it like as a brand new slate. Yeah. So like, just see, don't bring like the past, just because that person backstabbed me, that means like everyone's gonna backstab me. No, that's not the case. You also have to like self-reflect, vet your friends carefully, and whoever comes into your life, just be grateful with what they have to offer to you, and don't bring the past into your new friendship.
Yeah, it's more easily said than done. But just know that just because it happened before, I mean, I'm sure there's people gonna be like, oh, but I've had many friendship breakups.
The thing is, like, patterns. You have to be aware of your patterns, because a lot of people don't realize that. Well, that I'll go, like, that's like a whole deeper conversation, but I'm not gonna go too much into that. You would hear people who say like, oh, all my exes are narcissists. Why do you keep dating narcissists? There's a pattern there. And with patterns, like, usually like, there's like a psychological thing in your head that you're trying to recreate.
Yeah. I think that in terms of like, let's say a friendship, let's say all your ex best friends were people that talked down to you or disrespected you. You yourself,
there's something about you seeking that.
You kind of,
you're
almost of like seeking that in a sense. You're almost like, maybe for you yourself, you think, oh, this is how I should be treated. Like at the beginning of like maybe the first, second, third friendship that you have like that. It's like the pattern, and you're kind of like, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to be experiencing. But no. You should never be disrespected in any kind of friendship or relationship. You should never be put down in any, like, people that make jokes where they put you down.
Yeah,
you're not
it's a big
cool.
no for
like,
me. It's
no, you don't do that kind of thing. And that's something that I myself know that I will not tolerate in a friendship or in a relationship. Like, I've seen it. And to me, that's not, you don't do that. Or like people that are in like a relationship where you see like one person is putting the other person down or making comments or calling them names. I'm not doing that. And if some guy ends up being with me and he's calling me names, bye-bye. That's not happening. So it's like, you have to have standards, have like high standards.
Yeah. I would say, like, if you realize you have a certain negative pattern that keeps repeating in your life, seek a therapist.
Yeah, there's probably something there.
There's something there that you have to unlock.
Because you shouldn't think that you deserve that or you're worthy of that.
Yeah, some people, they have like the deep, like how to say, like the deep belief that they deserve like something less than.
No.
And unconsciously, and of course a lot of that has to do with trauma, whatever. It's like childhood trauma, whatnot. Listen, like us humans, we all go through trauma, but it's okay. Like, but there are ways to deal with it. Like, you can go to therapy, make them realize, oh wait, I have this negative pattern, maybe I should break that pattern. Oh wait, I have this trauma I never really uncovered or like worked through, maybe I should work through that. And down the line, it will make your life better. Like, you'll have better friendships, and you make different decisions, different choices. You know how to vet your friends better, and you'll be happier. So with that, for you to be aware of that, you have to self-reflect a lot. The first step is always awareness. So self-reflect to see, like, hey, I tend to attract this type of person. What is going on? Hey, I tend to have this friendship breakup. What is going on? And be aware of like what you're doing wrong and whatever patterns there are. I feel like probably with me, I self-reflect a lot. I always self-reflect even when I was a child. So maybe that's why, like, right now, like, I have great friendships, amazing friendships, because like, I guess like throughout the years I realized like what roles I have played with it, or like played in, and like how to vet my friends better and whatnot. And like, no, now look at me. So listen, if I could be better, you can be better too.
Just pay attention to those patterns, and don't ever think that you deserve any kind of negative, bad, condescending comments or actions against you. Like, no.
Yeah, and be aware of like people gaslighting you, saying like, oh, it's just a joke, it's just a joke. Because people had tried that with me, where they have been disrespectful, and I'm like, I'm not gonna tolerate that. We can't be friends. Like I said, one of my former best friends, she was like that. And she's like, oh, it's just a joke. You can't take a joke. You don't know how to take a joke. I'm like, I already told you, it's disrespectful. I don't do that.
You don't know how to tell a joke.
Yeah. So like, whenever that has happened for me in the past, like, I'm like, no, I can't be friends with you. And I have to break that up. And yeah, don't be afraid of confrontation. If you have to break up a toxic friendship, do it for yourself. Do it for your mental peace, your mental well-being, your overall well-being, because having someone who drains you negatively is not good.
Having someone that is insulting to you all the time,
that's abuse.
Yeah.
That is unfortunately abuse. Yeah.
So I guess overall, the last few tips that we want to give in terms of a friendship breakup, if you've gone through it, if you're going through it, or if you see yourself possibly going into that, just know that post the breakup, you want to practice some gratitude. I know in that situation itself, you're probably like, what am I grateful for?
Be grateful for your current friends, your family members,
and for the
your
experience also, because I mean, now with that experience, depending on the type of experience it was, if it was kind of like a good one, but it was just like, you guys just have to separate. You're grateful that you had that experience, that you had that connection, you had that person. If it was an experience where it was a very negative, toxic kind of friendship breakup type of thing, then you're also grateful for the fact that you were able to experience that, so that moving forward, and you learned, like, this is the kind of person that I will not tolerate in my life.
Yeah, and you learn how to like have better standards for yourself.
Yes.
You know what to value, like how people treat you.
Yes. And then along with that is you want to practice some forgiveness. You don't want to hold resentment.
Yeah, no, send them love. Like, remember like the good times. Like, yeah, like this friendship would never work down the line. Like for me with that best friend, like I have no resentment or like hard feelings about her. I just like realized like we were just different people, and that's okay.
And even if it was maybe not the best kind of friendship and it was very bad, you also just don't want to have resentment, because then you're still giving that person like a piece of you, So just like forgive and move on. Or for some people, you might not even want to forgive. You just want to like, you don't want to hold on to that, because then you're giving that person like the win,
Yeah.
Like they hold something over you. You don't want that. So just, you experienced it, you went through it, it was horrible, they were horrible. Just keep going.
Yeah, just, put them in the past. Keep them in the past. Like, don't stalk them.
You don't want to wish someone harm or ill, like anything.
Yeah, don't stalk them.
Oh, yes. That's another tip. Do not stalk. You have to do a digital detachment.
It depends. If it was toxic, I'll just block them.
Yeah, just block them. I think just in general, like, just don't even, because then you're gonna start feeling bad, like, oh, they're hanging out with this person, oh, they went to this, oh, we used to do this together. Like, just give yourself time to heal. Like, take your time, because this person was probably a big part of your life. This was probably a very emotionally, like, intimate relationship, and you kind of just want to give yourself time to just grieve that loss. So just don't stalk. Don't make yourself feel even worse than what you probably do.
Yeah, it's kind of like what you would do with an ex. You're not supposed to stalk an ex after you have broken up.
Yeah.
So yeah, do the same thing. Just accept it. Accept that people move on or like grow apart, or people change. People are just really different, or people are at different stages in life, or going through different stages in life, or like it happens. The only constant in life is change. Also, like humans are complicated.
Yes,
relationships are complicated. So it's okay to like ride through the ups and downs of everything in life. Like always self-reflect. And like if you're going through a friendship breakup right now or have gone through one, you'll be okay. You'll survive.
You'll make it out on the other side.
Yes.
So please comment down below.
Yes, continue the conversation.
Yes, let us know if you've experienced a friendship breakup, maybe the type of friendship breakup, or maybe what your friendship kind of entailed that maybe led to a breakup.
Or if you have any tips.
Yes, let us know any tips that you might have. How
Please
you were able to process that.
Comment them down below, and our YouTube channel, also Spotify. I don't know if you guys know that you can also comment on Spotify, even on your favorite podcast. So like us, are we part of your favorite podcast?
I hope so.
Do it right now if you're not.
Yes, and don't forget to subscribe.
Yes,
to follow
us on Instagram and TikTok as well.
Yes, at Candidly Cozy Podcast.
Yes,
keep the conversation going, and
yeah, we love you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, we love you guys. See you guys next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.